Welcome back. Today I want to do a really quick demo of one of my favorite BigQuery tools. This is going to be BigQuery GeoViz, where we can do some basic geographic visualizations. So we're going to start with a simple query here, relatively simple. It's just measuring population change using two of the BigQuery public data sets. We have population 2000 and population 2010 from the United States censuses. We're joining those two tables together by zip code and then just comparing the population in 2000 with the population in 2010 to get a population percentage change ratio. And we've got a few limits in here. We're only looking at population where there were at least 10,000 people in the zip code before. Otherwise, we get some random outliers. And I'm just going to change the state name here to the state where I'm now based, Tennessee. We'll go ahead and run this query. And note, we're also pulling in from the query a utility table, the BigQuery public data utility zip code area, which has the lat-long coordinates for every zip code in the United States. And there's utility tables for counties, census areas, as well as states in public data. So I'm pulling this in, which means we get these nice geography columns over here with polygons containing the entire lat-long boundaries of each zip code. And this means we can plot it in BigQuery GeoViz. So to do that, I just click Open in GeoViz. This is a free tool included with BigQuery. Like other free tools like Looker Studio, you just have to pay for the cost of queries. But in this case, it's very, very small. All right, that's neat. So we have the red areas here are growth areas in Tennessee. Let's just do some shading so we can show on a light to dark scale where are the higher population growth areas. So I'm going to click data here and add styles. And then fill opacity will be the way we do our shading using that CSS property. We'll make it data driven using a linear interpolation of the population percentage change field. Then we have to fill in these two domain and range variables here. The range is easy. That's just the range of the CSS property, which is 0 to 1. And 0, in this case, we just want to be 100% growth. So that's going to be white or transparent on our graphic. So we'll put 100 here for the domain. And then the maximum value coming out of this query is 211.7% population growth. Little number shows us that. So I'll just put 212 here. So our lightest areas will represent no growth or 100%. The same 1-to-1 between 2000 and 2010. And then if it's grown any, then we'll see those shaded colors. So we'll click Apply Style here. And now we've got them neatly shaded. So again, this works because we're pulling in those lat-long coordinates from the utility data. There's other ways to do filled maps like this using zip codes and county boundaries, using the names or numbers of the zip codes. You can do those in Looker and Looker Studio. But if you just want lat-long based visualizations and some really easy tools to do things like shading, then BigQuery GeoViz is a good choice. Thanks for watching.